A new survey shows pet owners are worried about leaving their furry friends behind when heading back into the workplace after a year at home with them. But the good news is employers are listening. Pet expert Brian Garish is here now to talk about what the future looks like for pets in the workplace. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Aubrey. How are you?
Brian, tell us just how much have pet adoptions increased during the pandemic, and why do you think so many decided to add to their families?
Well, I think it starts with the human-animal bond. We've long believed at Banfield that pets, people, and society are all connected. And we saw this really come to life during the pandemic with that need for companionship and how important pets have played a role in our lives. Last year alone, nearly 11 million households across the U.S. adopted a pet. And
Wow.
specifically, when I think about my two cats, Ashton and Kenji, how much joy they've brought to me during this time, it's been amazing. So that human-animal bond has been incredible.
Oh, wow. I believe it. So since everyone has been home with their newly adopted or maybe previously owned pets for just about a year now, what are some of the concerns that you have in the pet industry or just across the board as people start spending more time away from home?
Mhm. Yeah, we did a survey, and our survey said 80% of people are feeling closer than ever to their pets. And as we contemplate like what our new normal is going to be, we understand that we possibly may have some separation anxiety of going back to the office and leaving our pets behind. So that's probably the biggest concern that we've seen right now is really around separation anxiety and us going back to the office and
Oh,
leaving our
yeah.
pets behind.
I mean, not just us adjusting, right? The pets are going to have to adjust too. So do you have any tips or advice on how owners can ease their pets into that return to the office if they can't come along?
Yes. So good news, 1 in 3 people have already started reaching out to their veterinarian. And that's the advice that we give is talk to your veterinarian and make sure that they're a partner on this journey with you. So our doctors at Banfield are talking about easing into a routine, avoiding emotional departures, making sure daily exercise continues. And that may need to change a little bit from what we've done in the past, but in making sure that daily exercise continues. And also about giving some treats before you leave the house. Keeping your dog or pet distracted a little bit before leaving is very, very powerful.
The treats do tend to work. Now, what are you seeing with employers? Are they rethinking this idea of pets in the workplace?
They are. 1 in 2 senior executives are planning to allow pets back in the workplace. So we're very, very excited about this. At Banfield, our headquarters, we are pet friendly. And I got to tell you, there's nothing better than seeing a wagging tail in a meeting or when you walk in the hallways. So pets are great for us, not only at home, but in the workplace. So our advice is to do it. We want everyone that can do it to do it. It's fantastic.
Why do you think that employers are now starting to think about allowing it if they previously didn't?
I think, again, it goes back to why we had the adoptions last year, that human-animal bond. What we just experienced has been something we hope we never have to go through again, but pets were there for us, and the role of the pet became so important in our lives. And when I think about how many people adopted pets last year, that need for companionship, we're on this journey with our pets, and to keep that journey alive, it makes sense for us to reevaluate our policies at work. And I think for me, when I think about like our culture has been my top priority, and it's about listening to our associates to understand like what they want. And we're hearing more and more from our generations out out there of how can we make sure that we're listening to them and they want to bring pets to the office. So my advice is to do it.
And Brian, you're an advocate. You know, there's a lot of benefits to doing this. What advice would you give to other businesses who may be considering changing the policies and allowing pets in the workplace?
Yeah, well, they should do it. And I think there's a number of organizations that allow pets in the workplace. So finding those partnerships to understand why it works, how to make it pet friendly, and also why is it good for the pets to be in the workplace as well. So we're available to answer any questions to make sure that we are allowing pets to be in the workplace.
All right, very good, very good. Good information. Thanks for joining us. For more pet care tips online, you can check out banfield.com.